Yes, this wasn't a question I was going to ask you, but I think I am going to ask you.
Mhm.
Um, the Tligolian Way of Death. I'm not going to ask you to read that section because it's one of the longer ones, but e explain.
Yeah, so what happens when you have trains that go between different levels of the past is that you can visit your loved ones after they've died. I mean, not visit them, you can just be with them because, um, let's say you might have seen them being executed, like Jenny does in the first chapter. But that doesn't mean she can't actually stalk Sam or meet Sam or have a relationship with Sam. It just means she has to take a bunch of trains to do so. It just involves her traveling into the past.
Mm.
So yeah. So there is a chapter like towards the end where like there's a funeral as well, which I think is quite lovely because you have to sew people and stuff and all that kind of stuff. And uh, and the question is grief the same in Tligol
If it's somebody's never really gone.
if somebody's never really gone? And then the official propaganda of the city is that this city is better than all the other cities because it's free of grief in this way. And they even have this sort of kind of 19th century literature thing, which is a story about people who were separated because one of them died. And then the time layers obviously had already been accessible, but there were no public systems. So the poor guy who wanted to find his beloved, he kept walking and walking. And then he died first, never in fact reaching her.
Mm.
So isn't it great that they now have trains? And what the characters find is it doesn't quite work the way you think it would work. And like it's still, it doesn't absolve you. It doesn't solve anything. It doesn't solve grief. It doesn't solve loss. It doesn't solve. It doesn't transform human relationship with death in any kind of way except introducing a different framework for engaging with it.